This European Cricket Network event is proudly brought to you by HCL Software and BizAway.
Here we go. First ball coming up. That's a pitch on a good length. That's a nice delivery to start off. No, a little bit of width on offer there. And it's going to pierce the gap and go away for a boundary. Attempts the Yorker here. But it's going to go through the gap and away for four. So back-to-back boundaries here. Oh, he's just going to stick a foot out. You better be careful if he does that. This is struck away, and it's, I think it's taking a bounce in front of the rope. Yes, it has. The umpire gives it a 4. We'll have another look at it to confirm. A bit of a loosener to start off by Rahman. Usually such a tight and accurate bowler. And yeah, right there in front of the rope. So not something too many batters in Malta have to face, as this time he goes too short, too wide, and gets punished. Oh, over pitch delivery. It's going to get punished. Hit away for 4.
Continue here, and he's going to get hit hard from Lala, who's going to get 4. Well, that's a classic shot if he can get into the middle order and beyond. But Lala, well, showing no signs at the moment. He goes straight, he goes long, he goes strong. Maximo! Again, it's going to be an outswinger, and maybe we'll be ready for it. Puts it into the stands. Maximo! And this time he gets a thick edge. He's going to get lucky here. He's going to get 4. So that slice of luck. Tries again, gets another one, and you betcha. Well, death taxes and outside edges for outswing bowlers. He goes bigger, he goes home. And once again, a fast-paced drive. 50 has come up during this over. Now he goes a bit shorter, but Lala's got the answer. It's adios pelota as it's over the leg side and out of here. 6 more to go, so Zalmi. Significantly quicker, but he picked it. Now takes the pace off again, and he hits it hard. Now Zishan wants to get on the act, and he will. So this one's put halfway up the fence. Maximo! Bad sense to use it, and that's the time. But now here we go. It's a false shot. It's up in the air and it's gone. Well, we said that was one area, 1/4 of the ground where you might be able to get him. It's a fairly square, deep third, a bit more of a deep backward point that the catch lands, and it lands safely in the hands of Mithila Avishka. So Lala time is over for today, kids. He goes for 44. He's also a guy that scores a lot of runs, and he gets this one just away from the field. He'll get off the mark with 4. It's pretty key. And this time he goes high. This is miles in the air, and it will come down eventually, but the wrong side of the border for the Crusaders. Probably not one to break your finger on, Ryan. Anyway, that's Maximo time. All right, here we go with over number 6, and it's going to start with a square drive that's going to get over the line. I'm pretty sure that's gone for 6. We'll wait on the decision. This is Gulfras Masit, who's come out there, and he gives Zishan plenty of room. Where does this one land? Yep, that's 6. Well, Zishan steps across, and the round the wicket maybe not so wise to the right-hander. In fact, this has gone all the way. Maximo. This one's a bit fuller, and it's not elevated. Zishan looking for a second, and he's going to get more than 2. He'll get 4. Zishan to Zishan action, but this is high, and I mean high. But it's also got the distance. Going, gone. Maximo, that one almost brought rain, didn't it? And Zishan brings up his 50 off 17 balls. Now, slightly slower ball, but there's nobody home over there. It's going to crash off the wall.
There, this one's a huge hit by Varun Prashant. Goes away for a 6. He loves that area, Prashant. You can't bowl to him there.
Again, you see it's the line that bothers him, but it's not the length that bothers him. All right, in the air once again. This one is flying, and it's flying out of the ground. Maximo! Zishan Khan swings his way into the 60s. And no end in sight at the moment. It's the full toss and just misses. And he's almost caught this. Ryan Bastian's actually, I think his feet give way, but he still gets the hand on it, rolls up his arm. And again, this one is going to be glanced away. It's more of a traditional shot this time. Oh, and well, Prasath, he deals very strongly. That one's over everything. Maximo! Yeah, again, it's a length that might bother him on occasion. What's the line, I should say, but because he's got a chance to get under it. And now he knocks him over. So, goodness sake, well bowled. Maybe just took a little bit of pace of it as well. Zishan misses one. That castles him. But still, it's a powerful contribution from the Gozo Zalmi opener. A little bit of turn there as well through the gate. All right, this time he does lift it away over the leg side. And it does have enough to get it over. Poke the bear. And now the bear's going to bite back because that one is flying. And that is Car Park Central. Well, you hit me, I hit you. Call the insurers. Maximo Gozo Zalmi, 156. Last ball to come, if we can find it. Last ball coming up, hit down the field. Not really time. Probably should go for two here. Bastian's a little bit slow to get the ball back in. They'll get two. Not really looking for more. So Gozo Zalmi, 158 for two. They jog off. Half the job done. 1 foot, I think, in finals day.
Here's the first ball. And he starts off with a wide down the leg side. Big Mehboob Ali. He gets lovely in-swing to the right-hander, so you'd expect this just to move away from Ryan Bastians. Very nicely played by Bastians. Just straying onto the pads there, Mehboob Ali, and he's going to get punished. Yeah, this is the beauty of having a left-hander. Too short, too wide, one bounce over the rope, goes for four. Great hit there. Goes to the big shot here, Bastians. And it's up in the air. It's probably taking a bounce in front of the rope. And that's what the umpire is going to signal. We'll have a look at it to confirm. Yep, well in front of the rope. And he goes for the big shot here, but instead he's just going to give a simple catch to Mehboob Ali. Takes that one. And the first wicket falls for the Southern Crusaders. Shergill does the trick once again.
Well, that's no ball. That's a perfect start, really. It'll be a 7. Maximo and bullseye o'clock as that one's in the archery range. That's a good shot. That is a really good shot. It's going to go for 6. Maximo. Don't fight the movement. He knows it's a little bit, going a bit away from him. Short, and this one will get over the fielder, and that'll be 4. So Afi gets another boundary.
I believe the current generation is Gen Alpha, so people sort of born post 2010. This is a very good shot by Afi Khan.
This is short and pulled away into the gap. That'll be 4. So Bastians needs to get hot. He's going to be bowling to Ryan Bastians. That'll do. Yeah, first one's lifted up and out of here. Maximo. And a pretty good bit of timing from Ryan Ricky Bastians first up. Abbas searching for the wicket. Reaches for this and he gets enough. Maximo. Afi had to get out the cue extender for that one. Probably would have been a wide. This is all about where it hits on the bat. It's close enough to the middle. Kind of checks his shot slightly. Now he gets one that he can turn on, and he will get 6 more. Hits the pole. Maximo. Well, if the Southern Crusaders were a Bee Gees song around 1980, they would be staying alive. Well, he has got this wrong, and someone's going to have to catch it. Keeper and bowler come together. Bowler takes it, and he holds on. So it was Afi Khan that won a couple of battles, but Wasim Abbas wins the war in the end. The 5th goes magical, but does end on a high note for Gozo Zalmi. Afi Khan tried bravely, but you can see what Wasim was trying to do. Get him reaching. That was away from his eye line. It went straight up in the air. Keeper had visions of it, but Wazim said, no, leave it to me. Takes the catch. And turns back and is hit straight to Wazim Abbas. He takes it and he shakes it off like Taylor Swift, but it'll be the end of Bastians, who was going nowhere fast. Now he's just going. And so Crusaders will lose their third. I think they've lost the fight, if I'm honest. 78 for 3. Resigned them to runners-up status in the last series. Now, it's a pretty good shot from Zishan Yusuf. He's like, don't forget about me. So here's Zishan. We know he's a good hitter. He's still got 2 guys there. I suppose they can go at a very good rate. It's just the fact that it's so much at this stage. Kind of 22 and over required.
Under 2.5 a ball to win it from here. Where is this one going to end up? It's a really good catch. It's well taken by Wakar Mehmood. He's going to set off and make a big celebration here. I don't know what he's trying to do.
I actually think he's put his finger out. I think that's what it is. To play the innings of his life. Well, he just might. Well, he might also be gone. First ball. Hits it okay. But Prasath patrolling the boundary is going to take the catch. So Golden Derek for Michael. Varun Prasath does the rest, and the Crusaders 84 for 5. Hat-trick ball here. Oh, could be. High in the air. Anyone there? Should be a hat-trick. It is. Kaushal gets 4. He gets more. And a hat-trick on quarterfinals day. Crusaders falling apart. And Zalmi, they are one step closer to going back-to-back. What a great moment that is as well for the left-arm spinner, Nikhil Kaushal.
If anyone deserves a hat-trick, it's Nikhil Kaushal. He has been one of the star performers with the ball in hand throughout this series.
Now lifted up by Avishka towards the leg side, and it will go over the fence. Maximo! Raman's getting a bit too straight. That one flies out of the ground.
It's a very good shot there. Really well struck. And I think it's just going to be a case of whose top order is going to go out there and start bashing a lot more sixes. This is a good shot by Gopal Thakur that's going to go the distance. You know, in many ways they are, as I pointed out, such similar sides. So it's just going to be a case of who's better at doing what they're best at. As this one by Gopal Thakur is sent straight to Varun Prasath. It's going to be the end of his innings. Unfortunately for Gopal Thakur, it's just too much to do too late in the innings.
Mathieu up to burglar wicket here. He just might, although this one is going too far to be caught by anyone. Karyawasam gets a consolation 6. I mean, it's not a bad score here from the Crusaders, really.
Comes off the toe end of the bat. Where is that going to end up? It's going to end up straight to a fielder. So Rahman's taking a couple of catches. He's, we've been a bit critical of his fielding at times, but he takes one here for Patial, who's going to get an ECS wicket to his name. Could cause a lot of issues for Gozo Zalmi. This is a big, big hit by Rahman. You know, we've been complimenting his bowling a lot throughout this series. I know he hurt his ankle back in the first innings.
All right, 125 for the Crusaders. Here's the last ball of quarterfinals day. It's going to be a wicket. So Patial will actually finish with 2, not just the 1. And it will be a win to Gozo Zalmi. They do it pretty comfortably. Rematch wasn't quite as close as the final earlier in the year, but it is Zalmi. They retain their top team status, though, in the semi-finals tomorrow.